See, now we will discuss the detailed analysis of quadratic equation from beginning onwards, where we discussed the previous class the same thing, but I will give the notes in these parallelly. You can go to one by one and you can completely recall the quadratic equations for class 10th and intermediate. Till that level we will go slowly one by one. Again we will start the series from the basic onwards. Just concentrate on here. See, quadratic equations. Okay, now so just general phenomena and basic things you can able to revise. Where f of x equals to ax square plus bx plus c is a quadratic equation where a not equals to 0, a comma b comma c are the constants or complex numbers or imaginary numbers or maybe any other thing. So that is the thing. A may be real or either complex numbers. Okay, na? So degree of a equation is 2, d equals to 2. For example, y equals to f of x equals to ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, where it is a cubic equation. Degree of equation is d equals to 3, and here you can observe the thing x plus a whole square can be written as x square plus a square plus 2ax. Here one more thing you can observe, the number of terms in a given expression. For example, the given term is ax plus to the power x plus a to the power n. So there are n plus 1 number of terms. For example, the same thing x plus a whole cube can be written as x cube plus a cube plus 3a square x plus 3a x square. So here you can see the terms x to the power n, 1, 2, 3, 4 terms. So for x plus a whole power n, there will be a n plus 1 number of terms in an expansion. Okay, na? So basic things these are. Again you can learn in binomial theorem, but very easy thing. So at our next, the formula way, finding the roots of the equation and nature of the root equation. So nature of the equations can be described by using delta. Delta is nothing but discriminant b square minus 4ac. Okay, na? If delta is greater than 0, roots are real and unequal. Okay, na? If delta is equals to 0, roots are real and equal. Okay, now this is the small difference in that. And if delta is less than 0, there is no real roots, or you can say in higher standards imaginary roots. Okay, and next how to find the roots of the equation. One by factorization method and one by direct formula method. So in formula method, very easy onwards. You are learning from the 7th, 6th, 8th standard and 6th standard. So x equals to minus b plus or minus root over b square minus 4ac by 2a. Or by factorization method. For example, f of x equals to x square plus 5x plus 6. X square plus 5x plus 6. You can factorize 1 into 6 is 6. Write the factors for 3. 2 into 3, 2 plus 3. Sum or difference should be equals to the middle number. So 2 plus 3 is equals to 5. X square plus 2x plus 3x x square plus 2x plus, you can split the middle number, 5 as 2x plus 3x plus 6. So now you can write x into, you can take x common. So this can be written as x plus 2 into x plus 3. Okay, no? So nothing but x, if you take common, x into x plus 2 plus 3 into x plus 2, again x plus 2 is common, no? So x plus 2 into x plus 3 is equals to 0. The value of x is minus 2 comma minus 3. Okay, no? So minus 2 comma minus 3 are the roots of an equation. Okay, x equals to minus 2 comma minus 3. And these are the basic things. Till here anyone can do, very easy partner. So need not to get stress on these and more tension also. Nothing to worry about these. And some more. So you have to find the roots of the equation and the relations between the roots of the roots of a quadratic equation and coefficients of a quadratic equation. See here, nothing but the roots of the equation are alpha and beta. Alpha and beta are the roots of the equation. So relationship between their coefficients is nothing but ax square plus bx plus c. Okay, no? So here it is a power ax square so you can write from here ax square plus bx plus c. You know how to find the roots of the relationship. Direct I will need not to discuss, because in the previous short video I gave how to do describe about these. Alpha plus beta equals to sum of the roots minus b by a. Alpha beta equals to product of the roots c by a. This is the relationship between coefficient of the roots and the summation and the product of the roots. Okay, these things anybody can find. Okay, one more different point I raised in the previous short video also. Here also you can learn that the difference of the roots, the difference of the roots, where alpha minus beta equals to, it can be written as root over b square minus 4ac by 2 by a by mod a, not b, this mod a, or else they can say alpha minus beta equals to root over delta by mod a. Okay, no? So these are the just one more important point for intermediate students they can use, and for 10th also it may be. And small things, relationship between the roots of the equation, and they are asking to in different form. For example, alpha square plus beta square you have to find. They may give sum and the product. You have to eliminate, you have to calculate the sum and product, you will get the alpha square plus beta square value. For example, if they give sum and the product, alpha square plus beta square can be written as alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta. Here directly you can substitute alpha plus beta and alpha beta value. And similarly so on for cube. Alpha cube plus beta cube equals to alpha plus beta into alpha plus beta whole cube minus 3 alpha beta into alpha plus beta. Here the complete equation in terms of summation. Okay, now this is nothing but alpha cube plus beta cube, alpha cube plus beta cube. Okay, now similarly they can write for alpha power 4 and any other things. Rest of the things they are more to write in this way. So these will be some of the relationships which would be useful by using polynomial definitions and formulas you can do. And moreover, you can learn these also. For example, to find alpha power 4 plus beta power 4. Okay, now it can be written as alpha square plus beta square whole square minus 2 alpha beta whole square. If you simplify, you will get the LHS. If you simplify the RHS, you will get LHS. Similarly, so on, alpha power 5 plus beta power 5 can be written as alpha square plus beta square into alpha cube plus beta cube minus alpha beta whole square into alpha plus beta. Okay, na? So it will be useful for your calculation purpose. And minimum value of a quadratic equation and the maximum value of a quadratic equation. It will be geometrical representation of the roots also. It can be represented, for example, where the quadratic function is going to be 0, where the quadratic function is going to be maximum. Okay, na? So where we discuss the nature of the roots, na? From there itself you can describe the how it's going to be varied. For example, they may give the question or find the from the nature of the roots or discriminant you can find everything. For example, if they give find the nature of the roots of the equation of the following, find the nature of equation of the following. Okay. So by using formula delta b square minus 4ac, you can find a very easy thing. Just to understand easy, 3x square minus 5x minus 4. Okay. So let it be a equals to 3, b equals to minus 5, c equals to minus 4. Now b square minus 4ac delta b square is nothing but a minus 5 square minus 4ac, na? So minus 4 into a value 3, c value minus 4. So here it will be 25 minus into minus plus 16 into 3, 48. So anyway it is greater than 0 now. So roots of the equation are real and unequal. You can find the nature of the using by discriminating, not to worry. Okay, na? And one more thing, complex numbers, if you have any idea, so if one of the root of the equation is in the form of a plus ib and its conjugate will be a minus ib, just you can take note also. Note. Let ax square plus bx plus c is a quadratic equation. Is a given quadratic equation where a comma b comma c are the constants. You can remember a comma b comma c are constants. If the roots of the equation are complex or a comma b comma c are real, then complex roots in the conjugate part, then the complex roots in conjugate. So conjugate is nothing but if one root is very easy thing, right? P plus I root 2 or P plus IQ, then the other root is P minus IQ. Okay, no? Then the other root is P minus IQ. Okay, no? Next, ratio and proportion. You can say why the simple equations are used in the ratio and proportion. So nothing but very basic things. For JEE students it will be useful. Ratio and the proportion of coefficients, means ABC value. So if A by B equals to C by D, then A by B and C by D can be written as A plus C by B plus D, that equals to A minus C by B minus D, or it can be written as root over AC by root over BT. Okay, no? So just a small division thing, yeah? And it may be compound also. If you have any idea about how the compound term it will be, so you can write component and dividend, summation and difference it will be. Component and dividend. So if A by B equals to A by B equals to C by D, if you apply component and dividend, so nothing but we'll write the summation and difference. Then A plus B by A minus B equals to C plus D by C minus D. Okay, no? So just these are the, means if they give summation in the form of ratio, or you can do alpha plus beta, if alpha and beta are the root set, alpha plus beta by alpha minus beta in that format, or else you can will take one for example. So if quadratic equation result 1, so if the roots of the equation are in the, if the roots of the equation of a quadratic equation, ax square plus bx plus c are in the ratio m is to n, are in the ratio m is to n, or so then m plus n by mn, sum of the roots by product of the roots. So m plus n whole square by mn can be written as b square by ac. Okay, na? Sum of the roots by product of the roots. Or also these can be written as, okay, this is actually proof, like question only. So alpha equals to some km and beta equals to some k square mn. Okay, na? And one and beta is, change the value of beta, m is to n, na? So you can take a beta equals to k into n. Okay, na? And you can write alpha plus beta equals to k into m plus n. Okay, na? Squaring on both sides, you can written as alpha plus beta whole square can be written as k square into m plus n whole square. Okay, na? Where m, so m plus alpha plus beta is nothing but sum of the roots, that equals to minus b by a. So just you substitute the values. So k square can be written as alpha beta by mn. Okay, na? Means if you write a product alpha beta, for example product of the roots, that equals to how much, k square mn. So from here alpha beta equals to k square equals to alpha beta by mn, sum of the roots k square equals to a by c by mn. Okay, na? So this is the value of k square. You can substitute in the second equation and you can rewrite the equation. So now I can write as alpha beta by mn into m plus n whole square equals to minus b by a whole square. Okay, now if you simplify these things, so we got the results now. M plus n whole square by mn equals to b square by ac. Okay, now so in this way you can write a number of things, or this is the one method, and one more method you can do the same question. For example, alpha by beta equals to alpha by beta. Alpha by beta equals to given ratio m is to n. So you can rewrite this alpha by m equals to beta by n. I can write now. So 5 by beta equals to beta by n. So you can write by applying ratio and the proportion. So I can write a summation that equals to alpha plus beta by m plus n equals to root over alpha beta by root over mn. Okay, now if you square on both sides, it can be written as alpha plus beta. You rewrite that equation. Alpha plus beta by root over alpha beta and whole square equals to m plus n by root mn. Okay, now whole square. So you can substitute the value alpha plus beta, sum of the roots, minus b by a whole square by c by a equals to m plus n whole square by mn. Okay, now so it will be, if you square that or if you simplify, m plus n by mn, this is n whole square equals to b square by ac. Okay, now you got the relation. Okay, so and I will do one problem, I think, which you already did this equation. If alpha naught equals to beta and they satisfy the equation 7 alpha square equals to 5 alpha plus 1. So and 7 beta square mine equals to 5 beta plus 1. Then find alpha plus beta, and next second one alpha square plus beta square, next third one alpha cube plus beta cube. So every relationship based on sum of the roots and the product of the roots. Okay, now if you rewrite that equations, it will be 7 alpha square minus 5 alpha minus 1 equals to 0. 7 beta square minus 5 beta minus 1 equals to 0. From these things, so you can write in the form of 7x square minus 5x minus 1, where alpha and beta are the roots of the equation. Sum of the roots alpha plus beta minus b by a minus of minus, so 5 by 7 alpha beta equals to c by a minus 1 by 7. So you can find everything from this relation, because on the above case we already discussed it. how to find the sum of the roots and product of the roots. So here some first question they are giving sum of the roots, you got directly, need not to worry. And next second one, alpha square plus beta square, it can be written as alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta. Okay, now sum of the roots minus b by a, you got already 5 by 7 whole square minus 2 into minus 1 by 7. So it can be written as minus 5 by 7 whole square means 25 by 49 plus 2 by 7. Okay, now you make LCM 49, 7 into 2 into 2. See, 7 into 7 what 2 7 into plus 2 by 7 into 7 into 7. So it may be 25 plus 14 by 49. It can be written as 9 3 39 by 49. Okay, now similarly you can do for the rest of the things. Okay, now alpha square plus beta square and alpha cube plus beta cube. Now next one, so alpha cube plus beta cube can be found. So you can write alpha plus beta whole cube minus 3 alpha beta into alpha plus beta. So from the above equation you got alpha plus beta is nothing but 5 by 7 whole cube. Now so 5 cube 5 square 25 120 5 by 343 plus sum of the roots by minus product of the roots c by a. Sum of the roots negative now, so you can write from there minus into minus plus. So plus 3 by 7 into 5 by 7. So it can be written as 125 by 343 plus 15 by 49. You can multiply with 7 LCM. So you can find the value of a cube plus b cube. Okay, now so 15 into 7 105 130 130 plus 100 230. So it's equals to 230 by 343. Okay, now